At 39, I looked in the mirror and I realized something had to change. For almost a year, I've been training on and off. A couple of weeks here, then nothing for a month. Completely inconsistent. And my body showed it. Everything was gone, my shoulders, my arms, my chest. And I'll be honest with you, for the first time in my life, I felt invisible. Not because anyone had stopped seeing me, but because I had stopped seeing myself. I didn't feel masculine, I didn't feel strong. I felt heavy, tired, like I was watching a slower version of myself walk through my own life. And the scariest part wasn't how I looked. It was the thought that kept coming back to me. This is who you are now, accept it. But something in me said no, not yet, not like this. So I asked myself a question, and this question changed everything. If I didn't know my age, if age didn't exist right now, how would I act? How would I push myself? And the answer was, I'd push myself like I was 25. So why was turning 39 permission to surrender? It wasn't, and I didn't accept it. Because I realized something that day. I wasn't afraid of getting older. I was afraid of becoming a man who used to be something. The kind of man who tells stories about who he was, instead of showing you who he is. That fear was louder than any excuse my age was offering me. So that day, I stopped drinking, I stopped going out, and I went to the gym. I walked in at 1 p.m. in the afternoon on a weekday. The place was packed. I was the new guy, out of shape. Everybody looked at me, and I'll tell you, there is a specific kind of shame a man feels when he walks into a room full of strong men, and he knows he used to be one of them. But I put my head down, and I started training. Because here is the truth. The man you used to be isn't gone. He's just waiting for you to come back. And on that day, I made him a promise. I'm coming back. The first month, I trained 7 days a week, every single day. My muscles burned, I was exhausted. Now, that was extreme. I'm not telling you to do that, but for me, that's what I needed. Because half measures got me into that mirror, and only something extreme was going to get me out. And here is what I learned in that month, something I still carry with me every day. The pain wasn't the obstacle. The pain was the proof that I was rebuilding something real. Because everything you build in your life, your body, your business, your character, it gets built through difficulty. Nothing worth having comes easy. So I stopped resenting the pain. I started respecting it. After 1 month, I could feel the change. My muscles came back. I could feel my strength returning. When I put a shirt on, it fit differently. My posture changed. The way I walked changed. I went from moving through the world like I was apologizing for taking up space to moving again like a man who knew who he was. It wasn't about looking good. Looking good is a side effect. The real thing, the thing nobody talks about, is the way you start to feel like yourself again. Strong, steady, in control. There is a kind of confidence that doesn't come from compliments. It comes from knowing you kept a promise to yourself. And that's the confidence I got back. This is where I am now. 3 years later, 6 days a week, consistently. Natural, no shortcuts. I didn't do this for the photo. I did this because the man I saw in the mirror at 39 wasn't the man I knew I could be. And every day since then has been about closing the gap between those two men. Around year 2 though, I hit a plateau. I got bored, I got tired. My body had limits, natural limits, because I refused to take shortcuts. And I could have stopped, most men do. They quit at the plateau because they confuse motivation with discipline. But here is what I learned about consistency. And this is what separates men who finish from men who start. The days you don't want to go, those are the days that matter. Anyone can train when they feel like it. The man you become is built on the days you don't feel like it and went anyway. On those days, I had nothing left except pure commitment. And those were the days I felt most proud. Because motivation is a feeling. Commitment is a decision you already made. So here is what I want you to do tonight. Look at yourself in the mirror, not to judge yourself, to be honest with yourself. Are you the man you know you could be? Or are you waiting for the right moment, the right motivation, the right age to finally start? Because the truth is harder than that. Age isn't the problem. Standards are. If your standard is low, your body will meet it. If your standard is high, your body will chase it. It doesn't care how old you are. It just cares if you're serious. And only you know the answer to that question. I rebuilt my body first because it was the easiest thing to measure. You see it, you feel it. The body tells the truth even when you are lying to yourself. But this was never just about the body. Because once your body gets strong, you start to see what else has been weak. The habits you hid behind, the noise you used to drown out the silence, the things that felt good in the moment, but were slowly killing the man you wanted to be. For me, that was drinking and going out late. The lifestyle that was costing me my own future. And the moment I got those out, the moment I was willing to lose them, I started to find myself again. Because the man you used to be is still in there. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's just waiting for you to come back to him. Next week, I'm going to show you exactly what I had to remove before anything else could grow. Because discipline isn't just about what you add to your life. It's about what you're willing to lose to become who you were always meant to be.